everybody, I'm Noreen and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to start a series of kid-friendly summer snacks, and we're kicking it all off with a little inspiration from my friend Kimmy over at the She's In Her Apron channel with a cottage cheese and berry parfait. This is perfect for a breakfast paired along with some cereal or a bagel, or you can use this as a mid-morning or a mid-afternoon snack. This is going to fill your kids up. It's full of nutrition and a couple of secret ingredients that are going to make the nutritional value boost just ever so slightly more. So let's go see how this all comes together. All right, we're gonna get started on our first in our series of kid-friendly summer snacks. And today I'm going to start with something that my friend Kimmy from over at the She's In Her Apron channel says she just really loves to eat for breakfast every day. And I thought, you know what, a little bit of tweaking and this is going to be a super healthy snack that you can provide for your kids all summer long. And it's got a lot of protein and a lot of healthy benefits to it and a lot of fresh fruit, and we're gonna make it a little bit sweet and we're gonna make it so that they love it. So I'm gonna start off, we're gonna make these cottage cheese and fruit parfaits, and we're gonna add a little something extra to just really boost that nutrition value. So a half a cup of cottage cheese has 11 grams of protein and only 3 grams of fat. So cottage cheese is a really excellent source of protein. It fills you up, it stays with you, and I think cottage cheese is awesome. We love it in our house. I happen to love cottage cheese and peaches, been eating that since I was a kid, but cottage cheese and berries is really, really delicious. I really never tried it before until Kimmy happened to mention she really liked her cottage cheese with berries. So I gave it a try, and I have to tell you, it's really delicious. So we're starting off with a half a cup. What I'm making today is 1 parfait. You can make these in advance, stow them in your fridge. You can make them in mason jars, pop a lid on them, and that way, when your kids say, "Mom, I'm hungry," you have these ready to go. You can just grab them, hand them a spoon, sit them down, and they can enjoy them. So, a half a cup of cottage cheese. This is large curd, 4% fat. You can always opt for the lower percentage of fat. They also have small curd. It's just a personal preference for you. This is our preference, full fat, large curd. We're also going to use some diced strawberries. I have 3 strawberries here. I just diced them, and a little bit of fresh blueberry. And then we're going to sweeten it up with a little bit of agave nectar. And then we're going to boost the nutrition by adding some chia seed and some hemp seed. These 2 seeds are super beneficial to your health. If you don't know about hemp and chia seeds, I highly recommend that you go ahead and look them up. So I will leave links to where I buy mine on Amazon. I'll also leave links to this agave nectar, and we're just gonna go ahead and get busy. Like I said, you can go ahead and build this in a little mason jar. Today I'm going to use just this disposable cup. I have these left over from Molly's graduation party, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by adding a few pieces of berry into the bottom of the cup. I also want to add just a tiny bit of agave nectar, not a whole lot. We're probably not even going to use a teaspoon in this whole parfait. So I have measured out a half a cup of cottage cheese. We'll put a quarter cup or so in the bottom, and then we'll just continue layering strawberries, blueberries, and then we're going to use our seeds. I am just going to take a little bit, so that's like a half a teaspoon of chia and about the same amount of hemp. And your kids, once they get this all mixed up in there, they're not really even going to know that that's in there, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Let's do a drizzle of agave just to sweeten it up a little. And then once your kids get a hold of this, they are going to go ahead and mix this all up. And I have these size cups. You can use smaller ones. Like I said, you can use just like a regular 8-ounce jelly jar, and that's going to fit everything just beautifully. We're going to go ahead and I'll just add the rest of these strawberries because I have them sitting here, and the rest of the blueberries. And I'm not going to put any more seeds on here, but I am going to do a little bit of a drizzle of the agave. So we used about a teaspoon, I would say, of the agave nectar. You don't have to use agave. You can use honey. You can use maple syrup if that's what you have on hand. You can leave it out if you choose. No worries at all. But that is how, look at, it's so pretty. Your kids are gonna love it because we eat with our eyes first. Full of protein, full of berries and sweetness and nutrition. Your kids are gonna love that. I want to thank you for joining me today, and if you're new here, I want to welcome you. I hope you come back and join us in our kitchen often. I hope that you will hit that subscribe button, and if you are a subscriber, please hit the notification button, which is that little bell next to the subscribe button, so that you don't miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give this cottage cheese and berry parfait a try. I hope that you find it to be kid-friendly, and I hope that your kids love it, and I hope that you love it too. And until next time, I'll see ya!